Hi friends, welcome to my channel Rajita Rajeshwari. See, in the previous class we have studied about fundamentals of computer. I think I took already 3 classes which is related to fundamentals of computer. There we have learnt about machines, what is machine, what are the types of machines, how the machines work. Then we have studied about computer, what is computer, types of computers, characteristics of computer, and then the working of a computer, right? Today let us continue. So before going to that particular topic, let us brush upon what is computer. We have already studied this before. It is an electronic device which accepts data and instructions, processes data and gives meaningful information. What it does, it receives the data, the instructions and the process, it processes. Then whenever the uses as the output, we get the output on the monitor, right? Yes. Then the working of a computer, how the computer works with input, processing, output. With the diagram I have explained in the previous classes also. That is, what are all the input devices? Keyboard, mouse, joystick, scanner. Through the keyboard we are sending the information, right? Then what happens? The calculation, it happens in the CPU. Processing work does over here in CPU. Then the output we get on the monitor. I mean the result we will get on the monitor. For this I think I gave the real life example of making Maggi or making juice or something like that. What is input, how the process happens, how we get the yummy Maggi, and then regarding the juice also I told you, right? Yes. Now let us move on to the working of a computer. We send the informations through the input devices as I told you before. Then what happens? The data, the informations, whatever we send, it goes to control unit. Okay. From the control unit, it goes to arithmetic and logic unit. Here what it does, the arithmetic and logic unit, it does the calculations. After it does the calculation, again it sends the data to control unit. From the control unit, what happens? Again it comes to memory unit. Why? To keep it in the memory. Whenever the user has the result, what happens? Again the output, I mean the result from the memory unit, it comes to control unit. Okay. From the control unit, directly it goes to the output, that is monitor. We can see the result on the monitor. This is how computer works. We have studied all those things in the previous classes, right? Today, let us come to the components of computer. So, which are all the two main components of computer? The two main components of computer are hardware and software. Let us learn in detail regarding hardware and software. The two main components of computer are hardware and software. Fine? Yes. So, let us move on to the hardware first. What is hardware? The physical parts which we can touch and feel is known as hardware. Take for example, generally also the books, the pen, pencil, these are all the things which you can touch and feel, right? So these are all the hardware. The same way, even in the computer also, the physical parts which we can touch and feel. Take for example, a mouse, keyboard, joysticks, scanner, monitor, right? So these are all the things which you can touch and feel. So these are all called hardware. Not only this, once you open the CPU, inside the CPU you get so many things like RAM chip, ROM chip, motherboard. So those are also hardware. Those are also comes. Hope you understood till here. Thank you. If you have liked this video, my class comes under hardware, because once you open, you can touch and feel all those things. Understood? So these are also hardware. Okay. The input, as I told you before, keyboard, mouse, scanner, these are all the input devices. Okay. And then processing, I told you, SMPS, hard disk, motherboard. So these are all the processing. These are also comes under hardware. Fine. SMPS in the sense switch mode power supply. Then let us move on to the output, monitor, speaker, printer. These are all the things which comes under monitor. So these are also comes under hardware. Fine? Yes. Now let us move on to software. What is software? Software is a set of programs and related data which are used to give instructions to the hardware. Okay, see, a set of data or the set of instructions what we give to the computer in the programming languages, those are called programs. Take for example, I think if you have studied the basic programming languages like Logo, Basic like QBasic, GW Basic, or C language, C++ or Java, see there what you people do, you give the instructions to the computer. A set of instructions together we call it as a program. Right. So here a set of programs together is called as software. Fine. Okay. Now, which are the types of software? There are two main types of software. Which are they? That is system software and application software. The two main software are system software and application software. Yes. Now let us move on to system software. What is system software? What is an application software? What are all the things comes under system software? What are all the things we will get in under application software? Okay. Yes. Now let us move on to system software. Okay. System software, it is required to control the overall operations of a computer. This is the main software which is needed for the system purpose. It is not for the user purpose, but without system software we cannot work at all. Understood? Again under the system software there are three types. Which are all those three types under system software? That is operating system, language processor, utility software. So these are all the softwares which comes under system software. Let us move on to one by one. That is operating system. So what is this operating system? Operating system is the most important software without which we cannot work on a computer system. It serves as an interface between the user and the hardware. See, it is like a mediator between the user and the hardware. So the operating system is also the most important software. Understood? Yes. Now let us move on to language processor. Language processor is also a very important software. It is the language which translates computer language into machine language. Again under we study different like high level, low level, assembly level languages, all those things. Okay. So this language processor is also very important. Let us move on to utility software. So what is this utility software? Utility software is a software which is designed to take care of smooth functioning of the computer. In the sense the computer has to work smoothly. If there is any problem, if the system gets damaged, again what happens, we cannot work with the computer. Just because of that we are using the utility software. Again under utility software, please hit like, try to share it, subscribe my channel if you have not subscribed. There are three types. Which are they? That is disk defragmenter, antivirus software and backup utility. So what is this disk defragmenter? So here this software, it rearranges the files and folders and it makes the space free. Understood? So just because of that, this disk defragmenter software is also very much needed. Let us move on to antivirus software. So an antivirus software, it scans the disk, the system for viruses. See, suppose sometimes what happens, the systems get affected by the virus. During that time, we are using these antivirus software like Norton, Avira, AVG. These are all the different kinds of antivirus software. Okay, suppose if you are not feeling well, once you go to the hospitals, you get affected by the virus. We get antiseptic medicines, right? The same here. To avoid all those things, we are using antivirus software. The system should not get affected. The system should not get any problem. Just because of that, we are using antivirus software. So which are all the antivirus software? Norton, Avira, AVG, these are all the different antivirus softwares we are using. Yes. Now let us move on to backup utility. See, this program lets you maintain a copy of data on the hard disk. So that, see what happens, suppose once the system get damaged, what happens, the safety program which is preserved over here with the help of backup utility. That is called as backup utility software. So these are all the important utility softwares, that is disk defragmenter, antivirus software and backup utility. Fine? Yes. Now let us move on to application software. What is an application software? An application software is a set of programs designed to help users perform specific tasks. In the previous slide, we have learnt about the system software, which is for the system purpose. See here, this application software is for the users. We people are using this application software. Again, under an application software, there are two types. That is general purpose application software and specific purpose application software. So what is this general purpose application software? General purpose application software are developed to keep in mind the general needs and requirements of large number of people. Understood? Take for example, Microsoft Word, that is word processor, PowerPoint, MS Paint, MS Access, MS Excel. So these are all the application software which we are using. Understood? This is generally like almost all the people all over the world, all are using this software. This is called general purpose application software. Okay. Now let us move on to specific purpose application software. What is this specific purpose application software? Specific purpose application software is developed keeping in mind the specific requirements of an organization or an individual. This software is not developed for general purpose. It is for specific purpose. Take for example, once you go to the mall or markets, you can see they do the billing. So they are using a specific software there for billing purpose. That is called as specific purpose. Even in schools and all, you can see they are using different specific purpose as application software like Lyceum. Lyceum is the software which so many schools, organizations, they are using to communicate with students and parents. Hope you understood till here. Thank you. If you have liked this video, my class, please hit like, try to share it, subscribe my channel if you have not subscribed till now, and then please press the bell icon also. Thank you.